All right, tweet here from James Degale. It says, I'm boxing in an 8-rounder September 30th in LA on the Ortiz-Molina bill. When I get through that, I've got something nice and juicy for you in December. Now, for a world champion, a former world champion now, because he just relinquished his IBF belt and he still hasn't explained why. People are saying it's because he didn't want to fight his mandatory. Look, James Degale's not a coward. You can say whatever you want to say about him. This guy's never shied away from tough competition up until this point. He wanted to fight Carl Froch for a very long time, was calling him out publicly for ages. He fought George Groves. He fought Badou Jack. He fought Andre Durrell when Durrell was still somebody relevant. He fought Lucien Boutte. He wanted a rematch against Badou Jack, even though he took a lot of punishment in that fight. So James Degale's never been a coward, whatever you want to say about him. So to say that he was scared of fighting his Cats guy, I mean, maybe he is worried about losing a potential big payday if he was to lose to his Cats guy, and maybe that's why he relinquished rather than be forced into that, because that wasn't a really big payday. But in terms of being frightened of stepping in the ring with a man, no, James Degale's not frightened of stepping in the ring with his Cats guy at all. He's a very tough guy. But anyway, he's coming back. We still haven't heard James Degale's official explanation. That's what I'm pretty sure most of us want to hear, is his official explanation or excuse for relinquishing his IBF belt. But until then, he's left us with this. He's in an 8-rounder on September 30th on the Ortiz-Molina bill. That's Victor Ortiz versus John Molina. This bill right here, which also features Joe Joyce against Kiladze and Efe Ajagba. He's also on there. There's a few people. I think this is a PBC show. So it says TGB Promotions, Tom Brown. It's on Fox. I'm assuming this is a PBC Al Heyman show. Correct me if I'm wrong here. Brandon Figueroa's on there too. So you would imagine that James Degale's still connected to Al Heyman. An 8-rounder, some people are going to say it's a bit unusual for a championship level fighter to be coming back in an 8-rounder. I mean, even Tyson Fury, after 2.5 years out the ring and after losing 100 pounds and dealing with drink and drug problems and depression, even he came back in a 10-rounder. Why is Degale coming back in an 8-rounder when he's only been off, not even a year? And he hasn't had to lose 100, etc. Well, maybe it's because it's short notice. That's my best explanation. Perhaps he took the fight at short notice and he doesn't have enough time to train for 12 rounds. So he thought, you know what, let me get out in a little 8-rounder against whoever, a journeyman, and just stay match sharp or try and get his match sharpness back, his fight sharpness. So that's my best explanation for that. And as far as who he's fighting in December, who he claims he's going to be fighting, says it's something we'll be interested in. I'm not sure. Chris Eubank Jr. maybe. A lot of people have been calling for that fight, James Degale versus Chris Eubank Jr. There has been talk for a long time that it could be Billy Joe Saunders, but Billy Joe Saunders is taking on Demetrius Andrade, his mandatory challenger, on the 20th of October. So would he be ready by December to take on Degale again? I mean, will he still have his title? We don't know. Even if he does have his title, back end of October, then November, December, it's going to be tight for Billy Joe to fight in December. Especially if it's a tough fight against Andrade. It's going to be a very, very tight schedule for him to fight 20th of October and then in December. I don't know. You let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Or any of you even interested in James Degale's career anymore. A lot of people just don't even care. They don't see him as relevant. They don't think he's entertaining anymore. He barely scraped by Truax, who's not that great. So, yeah. Let me know what you feel in the comments. It's happening. I'm out.